Hey guys, what's up? It's Tamla here, and today I'm going to be doing a beat breakdown on one of my most notable placements. I Don't Need No Help by Anali Choppa. Again, this is one of my biggest songs. It's got like 10 mil in the music video. It's in 2K20. And I honestly should have done a beat breakdown on this a long time ago, but hey, we're doing it now, and yeah, this beat breakdown is not going to be too complicated or crazy. This is like back in 2018 when I really wasn't that good at making beats. um, I definitely would have made it a little bit different nowadays, but hey, it's the beat that got chosen. It's the beat that racked in a lot of views and money for me, and yeah, we gonna do it.
Touch my chain, bang, bang, snatch a nigga brain, nigga. Got a pole on my hip, ain't no fighting. I strike a nigga with this 30 like some lightning. On the part of low, the boy come shot with YJB. You really not the pro, the boy, you just a refugee. I'm just trying to make it, get that scroll of feet.
So going back to what I was saying earlier about how this beat breakdown isn't complicated, it really isn't. This whole beat has 6 sounds, really 7 if you include this crash. Other than that, maybe 8 with my tag. But other than that, like there's not much sounds in this beat. And I made this beat back in 2018, so I just didn't have as much, technical skill or, tricks as I do now. So starting off, I started off with a melody. It's only one sound, and it's a spell from Nexus called Crystal Bells. And this is the melody that I came up with. So when I was making, YB and Namir type beats, which that was the influence for this beat, as well as like Pierre Bourne type beats, Playboy Cardi, a lot of my chord progressions were like this. If I take off the ghost beat, this is what it sounds like. So really basic, really boring in my opinion, honestly. Like I'm, looking back at this, like, I made this back in 2018. Like if I made this beat nowadays, like I definitely would have made it a lot, differently. But yeah, that's it for the melody. I did add like a little reverb and EQ, but that's just normal stuff, nothing crazy. I think the first drum I added was this hi hat. Nothing crazy. The most basic hi hat pattern. Next thing I added was this clap where it's supposed to be. Then the next sound I added was, I'm pretty sure it was a chant. Then I added these snares. So just listening to that already, like this is nothing like crazy. Like a brand new producer who just started making beats can make this drum pattern. Like it's nothing crazy at all. And that's why I'm definitely gonna do more beat breakdowns in the future where I break down more complicated, more intricate beats because there isn't too much to break down here. Like it really is a simple beat. And then the last sound is the 808, which is I use a jug 808. So just like I said earlier, just listen to all that. Really simple. Last sound I added was this crash cymbal. And then yeah, now I'm gonna just play the whole beat together. And this is what it all sounds like together. So yeah, that's pretty much the whole entire beat. as far as like the structure and arrangement of it, it's really not too complicated. After the first bit, I made another pattern for for the bells, pitched it up an octave, and then I guess I don't know. Here's a little breakdown where there's like no drums at all. Again, nothing too complicated at all. One thing I will add is, I know this beat breakdown isn't too complicated or, even too exciting to watch, but I guess for a tip for upcoming producers is like, don't be discouraged, when you're making a beat and it sounds like it's missing something or it's got too much space or you feel like you could add another sound. Some beats are perfect with a little amount of sounds and drums. They don't need to have a bunch of things going on, because at the end of the day, like, an artist wants a beat that they can cleanly lay their vocals over without having to fight with the beat. So as much as I don't like this beat, like, honestly, like, looking back at this, I made this like 6-7 years ago. This is like low-key a trash beat, like, I can't even lie, but it did get me those views. It did make me a lot of money. Like, it did give me a lot of notoriety and credibility as a producer. So it's like, I'm not gonna completely criticize myself, but don't be discouraged, and honestly, get into the habit of making beats that have a lot of space, that are really simple, that probably could use more sounds, but just leave it the way it is, because those are the beats that artists choose nowadays. That's just how it is. So just listening to that beat breakdown right there, it's really not that complicated, not too much going on, and it might not be as exciting to watch, but that's just the reality with a lot of songs on the market. It's just they don't have too complicated beats, and like, that's okay. Like, that's not a bad thing. When rappers are choosing a beat, if they don't really like choosing the complicated beats or the beats with a lot of drums or melodies, because there's a lot going on. They might not be able to lay their vocals as cleanly as they wanted to. So yeah, that's the beat breakdown. I'm definitely gonna do more beat breakdowns like this, but definitely more complicated beats. Videos that I can do for much longer. And yeah, hope you guys enjoyed it. See you next time.